All right, y'all. It's story time with Linda today. So, there's this homeless guy that hangs out. There's a couple of them, but this one in particular that I'm going to talk about today, he has been coming to Heidi's often, and it's really hot out. It's triple digits, especially last week. It's been really hot out. And he used to come in for a cup of water. Now he asks, is it okay if I can serve myself some soda? So I've said yes, the past couple of times that he's asked. And then he'll come in and he'll actually sit down, drink soda, refill, sit down, and then he'll leave. Well, he usually does that before my lunch rush, so I really don't mind. But yesterday he came in during my lunch rush. And somebody actually purchased a half sandwich for him. And I didn't know until later that he only had a bite out of it. Okay, so I'm telling you this part of the story so that I can tell you the later part and you guys tell me what you think. So now he comes in late yesterday. I want to say around 3:34, and we're cleaning up, getting ready to go home and close the store. And I was on the phone with someone, and so I asked Adrian if he could hand him a cup. But first I asked him, I put the person on hold and I was like, where's your cup? And he was like, I threw it out. And I'm like, well, you really should hold on to your cup and then, that day, so that when you come, you can refill it, take it with you, and then come back and get a refill. There's no need for you to be throwing your cup out. Okay, cool. So then he asked me to put the person that I was on hold again because he's talking to me, while I'm on the phone. And he says, I only have $2 to my name. Can you give me a sandwich? So I'm like, of course, absolutely. I'm not going to negate somebody food, right? So I tell Adrian, can you please make him a sandwich? Cool. Adrian makes him a chicken salad sandwich. Goes over to hand it to him. Adrian wasn't going to charge him. He only had $2, but we weren't going to charge him in reality. So Adrian goes over to give him the chicken salad sandwich. And you know what he tells Adrian? Maybe not word for word, but something to the likes of, I don't eat that. I wanted the Reuben. So he wanted us to sell him a Reuben, which has either corned beef or pastrami in it. And I don't know if y'all know, but these are $7 to $8 a pound meats. So Adrian tells him, it sucks to be you kind of thing. This is what we're offering you. So he gets upset and he says, I don't eat that. I don't eat that. So once I get off the phone, he comes up to me and he says, he made me a chicken salad sandwich. And out of all of your sandwiches, that's the one that I like the least. I said, well, what can I tell you? I don't know what to tell you. We were giving you food. So he leaves. This morning, first thing in the morning, real early, 8:39, he comes in again. And I'm busy with a customer. So I'm at the register and I just hand him a cup. Serve yourself soda, fine. And he goes, I thought you were going to make me a sandwich. And I was like, excuse me? And the person that I was checking out said, he said that he thought you were going to make him a sandwich. And he goes, yeah, what she said. And I said, my husband made you a sandwich and you didn't take it. He was like, because I don't eat that. I don't like that. I don't like chicken salad. And so I'm like, well, I can't. You only had $2 to your name. And you were hungry. I can't offer you a pastrami sandwich for $2. Now, I didn't tell him this, but I wasn't going to charge him. We weren't going to charge him. So now, he gets upset, so much so that he goes to the soda machine. Oh, and he's mumbling under his breath. And so I'm like, really? Beggars can't be choosers. And I guess I hurt his feelings because he took his soda, he dumped it, at the fountain machine. He threw his cup and left. And this whole day I've been thinking, really? Like, was I out of line for telling a homeless person who was hungry that I was offering food to, that beggars can't be choosers? If and ever that saying goes, that's exactly where it goes. Like, that's exactly where it fits. Here we have a person who's hungry, and I'm offering him food, and it's not good enough for him. So, what is your guys' feelings on that? What would you have done? What would you have said? Would you guys have offered him like a choice? Would you have said, which one do you want? Like, I don't know. I have no idea what the solution is, and if I'm wrong. So, food for thought. No pun intended. Stop the camera.